Did you know there's 0 calories in Coke Zero?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I know. How did they get away with that?
It's basically water.
Adam,
It's good for
Adam,
you.
it's called Coke Zero. What do you mean? Are you serious?
I mean, no, I know there's no calories, but
I bet there's really a couple, and they just get
yeah.
and then they just are allowed to round down.
This is fucking America. We do that.
Yeah, we let people get away with a lot.
Yeah, we do.
It is a
We
kind
have
of
an underregulated food industry, you could say.
Why don't we freaking take advantage of that?
Yeah, we can make our own chocolate bar.
It's called poison, and it just fucking kills you really.
We're gonna call it a Tomar bar.
Tomar bar. It's like
Can we call it Onistables?
I picture.
It's definitely a lot further than I got last
Get the
time.
middle one.
Stopping.
What flavors
Okay.
would you have? Oh, cookies and cream for sure. Because
Tomar's a
No.
cookie. Cookies.
Tomar's
Cookies
a
and
Heath bar.
There's a cookie.
Tomar's
You
a
gotta
Heath
get that
bar.
cookies and
Tomar's a
cream.
Heath bar.
Oh no!
Tomar, be careful. Tomar, please be careful.
what's a Heath bar?
Oh, they're really good.
This might come as a surprise to you guys, but did you know Mike Matei is an NPC in this game you can talk to?
Really? What does he say?
He says,
He says, look at it!
you go into a shack and he's there recording Elmo and Grouchland in the game.
Sorry. Touched Lyle gaily by accident.
That wasn't me.
Oh, was it?
No.
Oh, it was the
That
pillow.
was a pillow.
Sorry, dude. I thought I touched you gaily.
You thought you were rubbing up against me gaily?
Chris, you could have never said anything and we would have never known.
Why do I come back from this?
Chris, you don't.
There's no coming back from this. Poison damage is
The only way to
half.
come back is to come on Lyle's back, which undoes. It's like multiplying by a negative. One gay act times another gay act equals straightness.
Really?
Yep, I see
Yeah,
it.
it's like a double negative.
I see that in
Considers
the
what
book.
you've said. I have a lazy eye. Did you know that?
Yeah, I just never said anything, so that make you feel bad.
It's so fucking mean.
I know. I'm sorry. I was being nice.
Well, I noticed you're incontinent.
And the what?
I don't even know what that means.
I think you made that up, friend.
Isn't that something to do with? It's either you piss or yourself. I forget.
Why are you telling everyone?
Hey.
Hey, that was personal.
Did you know Mike is 88 inches long?
No. Wait, yes. Yes, true.
Careful,
In
Dave.
the Did You Know gaming of this, he had more of his
No, Dave,
body.
be careful! Thank you, Dave.
Did you know that?
It made me
No.
nervous.
Yeah, it was very interesting. He had a full snake body. It was cool.
Did you know?
But
Yeah, did you know, Dave?
Did
Here,
you know
let me do it.
David?
I don't know, man. I fucking hate this game.
Keep
This has
resetting.
got to be the gayest game in the world. Holy fuck.
How do you run?
Dave, you made Friday Night Funkin'. I'm just kidding. I really do think it's very charming.
This?
Friday Night Funkin'. You...
This level's
ducks,
really hard.
Ducks have Barbie. Did you know that?
Who?
Ducks.
This level's
They got
extremely hard.
corkscrew
The only
cocks.
times when ducks it's really weird.
They don't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting.
God damn it.
That's your kayak.
Carp like to. Oh, it was giving us a carp factoid.
Oh, sorry.
Did you know? Carps
Man,
are...
that message, I'm gonna write to the producer of this game.
Tomar, did you know
That
that,
one's locked.
if you catch Miss Igno before level 68, you know what happens?
What?
You don't get to 69.
Read your bird book, you sausage.
Lol, we're getting called boomers now. Did you know that?
Us?
Yep.
You and me?
You.
Me
and
specifically for what? What do we do?
For being a little too old.
That's fair, I guess.
We're only in our 50s.
I don't feel a day over 62. Tomar,
Yeah.
did you know that computers are made out of sand? If you really get down to the nitty-gritty of it.
You mean 'cause silicon is sand?
Yeah.
I mean, they're made of more than just silicon now.
No.
Tomar, did you know that over 20% of computers have crabs and stuff because of the sand?
That's a lie.
A lot of computers have like bed bugs in them.
Yeah, and ants and other sorts of creepy crawly. I saw okay, jokes aside, I saw a statistic that said over 90% of computers have creepy crawlies, and that was done by the government.
Creepy crawlies.
Yeah.
What did you think creepy crawlies were growing up?
Just like an assortment of bugs.
I just thought they were mainly like centipedes.
I mean, those because a creepy crawly wouldn't be like a
What
spider.
keeps hitting me?
Creepy crawlies.
Gee, I wonder is it the guy shooting you with a shotgun in the
something
center of the screen?
Something was hitting me from somewhere else. I swear.
Comments? Is Tomar going crazy?
Maybe.
Everyone follow Tomar on Twitter. He makes really good posts.
That's
And they're
not
all-
true.
They're all political.
That's not true. All I do is promote my stupid streams.
I'm gonna sit by and I'm gonna give some Marvel facts. Did you know the Elizabeth Olsen is actually She's also... I don't know, dude. I don't know what the to say.
You know, this character is based off of the sinner from Dark Souls. Did you know that?
Corey?
Yeah. Did you know that? It's fact.
You can kill her here.
It's not fact or fiction.
Is that actually real?
That's true. She's got her hand in the thing.
Hey.
This character is based off of me when I spent 8 fucking days in Adobe Flash straight.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Why do you have like gross rancid worms inside of you?
There's no way you can just kill her here.
Don't shoot her. You can't kill her. She's invincible, Chris.
I know. I'm just having a
You're
laugh.
just wasting bullets. God damn, look at that ass.
Dave, you nasty.
You're
You
right.
nasty, Dave. You nasty.
Did you know that I was on stage once?
Don't care.
It wasn't for very long. Only one day. Wow. What a wonderful day, though. I was in
I'd
a
like to
small
think she's
room
sitting
with
there and you're sitting in a
balloons
chair and you're like,
everything.
oh, it's so interesting.
No one sat at the tables, though.
Wow, you're a
But
sad
children
robot.
would run in and out.
Wow, what an interesting
Some were
plot.
afraid of me.
Flips through
Others
paperwork.
enjoyed my songs.
If only someone released your
Music
soul.
was always coming from somewhere else.
If only some psycho wasn't
And
harboring
all.
all your souls in one
I
single
would
thing.
always count the children. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I wonder
I
why.
was always...
You still haven't gotten to the Tootsie Roll Center, so. Little did you know there's a nugget at the center of my heart. Actually, is there a nugget at the center of Tootsie Roll?
I don't know.
Actually, that's a Tootsie. That's a fucking Tootsie. That's a Tootsie!
How many licks will it take to get to the center of you, Corey?
Corey, did you know it's a YouTuber's responsibility to take action of their fans, even though they're all grown men?
I completely disagree with that mantra.
No, but people can't think for themselves.
I'm not. I don't have any responsibility for my fans. Or
Didn't
anything.
you know that we're their dads?
I
and
hate,
we signed up for that?
Yeah, apparently it's like I hate that stuff where it's like you have to be the father figure, and it's like you guys watch us and complain about video games and say like fucking horrible shit that gets cut out half the time. It's like you don't care about our fatherly opinions because
I feel like the only instance where that matters is if you actually try to be a thought leader and like make videos.
Yeah,
Go out, my army, kill,
Yeah,
kill.
But like if you're not, we're not your dads for making, hey Corey, Sonic here.
dude, that shit would be like Chrome. No, not Chrome.
Adam, did you know that?
That sounds to be Chrome.
If you have a song idea,
yeah,
you can make it catchier by singing it really annoyingly. Then it's actually more catchy.
That's true. With an obnoxious voice, like I'm out of my mind, out of my freaking mind.
If you put some kind of weird annoying spin on it, like I'm out of my mind, out of my fucking mind, and now it's suddenly more memorable.
Why is it more memorable?
Because nothing's ever done that
yeah,
yet.
it's new. It's catchy.
You go,
Okay, that's
wow.
cool. Why haven't we done something? Why are we giving all these oafs our ideas?
Well, someone else can go remix that.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to sit down and do that.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
You can't remake.
Editor, cut out his good idea so I can take it.
No, editor, leave it in.
Oh.
Actually, editor, you. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do
It's
that.
up to your discretion.
I discreet you. I heavily discreet you. Don't do it.
But
I keep
what?
telling you, know your self-worth. You're not stupid.
Did you know that saying you're stupid means that you're really like 450
You're really confident.
IQ?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, only like 450 IQ people like self-degrade themselves.
Yeah. It's a little known fact. It's called self-encouragement.
Only really smart people with big brains say stupid stuff.
You f***ing dogs are so annoying.
I'm stupid. I want to be stupid.
I want to be stupid. I want to be stupid. Brain farting.
Yeah, my brain farted and itself, and now I'm back in gear.
Torch.
Did you know that there's like
The hell?
a network of sphincters inside of our brain?
That's true.
Yeah,
all
they're
working
called
to battle us.
neurons.
They all push thoughts
Electrons.
around really quick.
My thoughts go too fast. I need like
Really?
a lobotomy to slow them down.
somehow, I kind of believe that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe that too, Adam.
But my thoughts go so fast that I'm slowed down.
Adam, people say you and me are
Yeah.
like twin brothers.
You're
Really?
simular.
They say we sometimes finish
Each
our
other's
sentences.
Who saw that?
Rad mobile.
Did you know that Mario actually appeared first in Donkey Kong? Like, she did.
His first
Well, his name
appearance
was
is this
Jump
little blue
Man.
hedgehog hanging above the window in a car game.
Oh,
That's so strange.
It's bizarre. But yeah, I can't believe me and him are the same age.
That's true.
Because he's aged so well, or because you've aged?
Just because if we were hanging out, I'd be like, dude, me and you probably have a lot in common. We're the same fucking age.
Yeah, he probably watched Home Alone a lot as a kid, and
If he didn't like Final Fantasy VII,
I'd be like, oh, that's fine. But I'll be like, but do you remember like Eminem? Do you remember?
what if he had like
Jurassic
really bad
Park?
taste in games and like?
He does. He doesn't play games. He's too busy.
Oh, Chris!
Yeah.
You just reminded me of like when you're like, oh, Chica. Did you know they're releasing DLC for the brand new Security Breach game?
I heard.
Did you see it?
I'm not playing it.
Oh.
It's too scary. Like, dude, that's literally the most scared I've ever been.
No, not that game. That game's not scary.
What are you talking about?
No, that's Five Nights at
What are you talking about?
Key!
Oh,
You know what that means?
the f are you talking about?
No, Security Breach isn't that scary, Chris. Five Nights at Freddy's is fucking scary.
What's Security Breach?
That's the one with all like the Hot 80 robots.
The Hot 80 robots.
Yeah, there's the Hot 80s robots.
What are you talking
like Roxy
about?
and stuff. We don't think we played it. We should definitely play it.
I don't know. I have no idea. I thought that was 5
Chris,
minutes.
I could come out around October and we could play it.
Guys, vote. Do you want Corey in more videos?
Oh no, don't let them vote for that.
Ooh, that's not looking good, Corey.
Yeah, that's a poll I don't want to see. Did you know they literally just took the Hollow's head, removed the body, and then put like glow around it?
Are you for real?
I swear to Christ. It's an
You're
important
no
thing to
king.
swear about.
That thing's so cool looking.
It is cool. It's like those things from it's Demon Souls, the first boss from Demon Souls.
He's like a slug.
He's having a little slug around, isn't he?
Yeah.
Look, stop it.
Never been more impressed with the bad guy.
I like how the hands come out of his back.
His hands in his back?
Yeah, well, it's an amalgamation of lost souls mushed together. Wow, they give you 5,000 souls for killing him? What in the...
Damn.
do unless it's your birthday, Sonic.
He's
Which his birthday is coming up, Corey. Did you know that?
Yeah, he's like, it's coming up.
Wait,
Get your ass ready.
is B?
B is for
And then
birthday.
Shadow's like, B is for battle, which I won't do.
Why does he say that?
You know,
Because
he
he
should
won't
also
battle
have an
Sonic.
S.
Yeah.
What was it? S was for Smegma. So his Shadow would be like, I guess this is for Smegma because it's already been claimed.
Or his could be
S is
for
for Shadow Smegma because it's better than Sonic's.
his could be for swallowing.
S is for swallowing Smegma.
We make a great team.
Yes.
Regretfully, I must admit it.
Did you know that Eggman actually tried to solve like the robot aids or whatever they have in the Sonic universe? He tried to actually solve it at one point where he was like, well, I'm going to use my technology to fix everybody.
Did Sonic stop him?
Yeah, he's like, not if I can stop you. And then all the animals that had like animal leukemia died because of him. He's like, just letting how God always intended.
It's horrible.
Sonic's evil.
Do you see how I'm like running on my tippy toes?
That's how you're supposed to run. Did you know by
It's
walking?
really bad.
Did you know? No, because we're supposed to have like wolf feet, fur feet, but we just happen to walk flat-footed. Like,
Is
Did you
that
know
true?
that I'm
Yeah,
flat-footed?
yeah, and then that's bad for your back. I've discovered a
Do
new
you know
bad
I
for
have
your back.
back pains, and that is
Yeah,
insensitive.
that's one
of
of the
you?
reasons for it. Is because you're walking on your flat feet. You're supposed
Dude,
to
we
walk
didn't get-
on the front of your foot.
How do I do that?
I honestly didn't know that.
You're
What do you
supposed to
mean?
push your toe, your big toe and your little toe into the ground as you walk, and that will help with your back pain.
I must admit, I walk like a idiot. I
You
walk
do.
like
You
a
stomp
caveman.
around like a.
Yeah, and I have this other weird dilemma with me. I walk in zigzags. I don't know why I do it. Everyone gets mad at me for it. I really
You
wish
walk in zigzags?
I've never heard that before.
I've never heard someone walk in zigzags.
My mom and dad get really mad at me. Cause like
I
I be
get mad at
walking
you.
and I go like I walk like that. Like I walk in like you never notice that.
Your
Chris?
mom calls you a zigzag it. How come Sally Acorn never came into the games?
Because she's owned by what's his name, Cheshire Cat.
No, she's not owned by Ken Penders.
Like how you knew what I was talking about. You called him Cheshire Cat.
Why'd you call him Cheshire Cat?
I don't know.
Well, I just know the guy who like somehow managed to get his characters from his Sonic comics.
Wait, he created Sally Acorn?
No,
No.
he just like bastardized it and made it like a bunch of canon.
Did you know that betrayal is more noble?
For rats?
What? Betrayal is more noble than just letting it fly.
What the hell are you talking
What
about?
are we
Wait,
talking
no,
about,
not
rats?
betrayal. Revenge.
Yeah.
Chris, revenge
Betrayal is you
Betrayal's
never want
kinda
to betray.
different.
Yeah, betrayal is like
That's like slightly different.
yeah.
but
How come like there's a lot of stories about like revenge isn't satisfying. First of all, yes it is.
it is
Second,
the most satisfying thing to see.
there's like zero benefit to betrayal. You should never betray.
I do, but also the sentiment of like when you go out and get revenge, it doesn't really make you feel any better, but it's still a good thing.
Yeah. And
For revenge.
if
There-
someone,
there's a lot of games and movies now pushing like revenge. Just it leads the loop of like violence. Like I don't care if someone comes in and cuts mom's head off. I'm gonna cut off their mom's head.
exactly.
Eye for an eye, a mom's head for a mom's head.
Sharks are losers.
It actually chums the water
Oh,
when
weird.
you curse. Did you know that?
no.
Because fish love hearing it. So like if you say like fuck, then a fish will come and.
I feel
actually
like
didn't
I've
know
slowly
that.
taught my parents how to curse
Oh really?
because they used to not do it, and then they used to yell at me. But then I did it so much that they started doing it.
Do they talk about jelking and stuff too, or just?
Mom doesn't know about that one yet.
Okay. Well.
Oh, I sent her a really funny Joe Biden video today, and she yelled at me.
She didn't think it was very funny. From what I was
It's a video of Joe Biden edited so it sounds like he's talking about getting by two guys.
Yeah, he's in a seminar and there's like people laughing in the background. It's kind of disturbing.
It's the
but it is
funniest-
so funny.
My mom was like, "You shouldn't be sending that to your mother."
It's like, says who?
I was like, "You're getting more soon."
Fire. Hey! Let's do the dance.
Did you know this actually
That's
lets you
his
go
idle
faster?
animation.
When you do this, you actually go faster down the elevator.
Really?
Yeah. A little known fact.
Did you know?
Ew, look, they're scared of you, Chris.
Ugh, white people. That guy, he's very pale.
You're very bright. Sonic Adventure DX. Dude, did you know that if you would have done mission mode, you would have unlocked a bunch of like Game Gear games?
Oh yeah,
I did that.
What is that?
Game Gear sucks though.
No, but the games are okay. So
Sending the wake up to the
I don't want to spoil this. We'll do it after. This is more important than discussion of us.
That guy.
You look cool.
All right. Anyways, so like Sonic Adventure, when they put it on the PC, they didn't have any of the games in the mission mode. But in the mission mode on the GameCube, you could unlock a bunch of Game Gear games if you did the mission, which I didn't know. But when I started doing the missions, I started unlocking all these Game Gear games, which you didn't get for the PC, which is fucking stupid. So, but I mean, I can understand. I'm just a devotee to Sonic, but yeah, I can understand not
I
wanting
loved
Sonic Adventure.
the Dreamcast one when I played it, and I
Yeah.
had the little that memory card. You have the little
The
chow on it.
VMU.
Oh yeah.
Started like stories he made up for his kids, right?
It
Yeah.
was about like Santa Claus. Did you know that?
He wrote the Santa
Really?
Claus.
It
the
was
Tim
screenplay.
Allen.
It was that
Tim
Tim
Allen.
Allen was fighting orcs. It was that Santa Claus was like. It was like Christmas letters he read for his
So
kids.
he wrote the story of Santa Claus?
The
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
Well, Santa Claus is like killing orcs. I'm not making this. I'm not making that up. That's real. I went to a museum
And
in
he
New
just
York,
replaced it with
and they
Frodo?
had his original.
I thought I could have
stuff.
swore you were joking.
I'm not joking. It was about Santa Claus.
But he's lying, because Santa Claus gave good toys to all the
It
good
was
boys
like
and
Santa
girls.
Claus
Has this way
delivering
of-
presents to like Tolkien's sons. And then it was like bedtime stories, and then he made The Hobbit.
What do you call that? Where people write their like kids and characters into things? Nepotism?
Shark Tale and Lava Girl.
I don't know if that's quite.
That's the
Shark
that's the
Tale and Lava
real embodiment of it.
You just combined
Oh
two
my
great
God, Chris,
movies.
look at that! Look what they did to him. They chewed him up and spit him out.
Put the thing I said at the beginning right here, editor. Right here, right here. Put it right here. Did you know that the Resident Evil 6 icon, did you know that it is a giraffe getting a blowjob?
Welcome back to
remember
what?
that.
2009.
Put this 6 minutes into the video so that we don't get immediately demonetized for saying it right at the beginning.
Play the Resident Evil 6 national anthem. All stand.
I'll stand for the Resident Evil 6 national anthem.
I solemnly swear to blow every giraffe that I meet.
That's not the national anthem.
That's the pledge.
Yeah.
That's the pledge of Resident Evil 6 allegiance.
Mario.
Come on in. You have the same birthday as Mario. Did you know?
Yeah.
I wonder what his zodiac sign is.
The
I
Zodiac
really
Killer?
don't care. I really would not care to
You
know.
really know this, Lyle. Come
Look
on.
at him go! I want to know his blood
Whoa.
type, but I don't want to know his zodiac sign.
What is zodiacs? What does that do again?
Once you look at the star and if it's at an angle, crazy shit happens in the
that's
real.
That's fucking so stupid. I can't tell you the amount of people that ask like, what is your signs?
Well, I mean, it's just girls, because men don't do that.
Yeah,
Men know better.
they know it's bullshit.
Ben knows it all boils down to how big your Johnson
A lot
is.
of girls believe in psychics for some reason.
It's because all girls are psychos.
That
Got 'em.
is a very good point.
That's because all psychics are girls.
Yeah.
And girls trust girls more than girls trust boys. Especially with the lion ones that pretend to be psychics. Yeah.
put sensors on it.
Did you know that science did a big study and they said objectively fat people shitting is hilarious?
It is. Look at that.
What is none of the?
Look at that.
That's good. That's the first good one. That's the first great. That's good. That's classic.
You
Zoom
have to
in.
censor all of these.
That's okay. Just put a black square on it. It's okay.
Who's based on Mario?
Wario. Did you know that?
He's not his own creation?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
He's like
Slay the
Mario
rat,
if he
yes!
was evil.
Oh!
That's how I did it.
You killed the Pope.
Did we?
Pope.
Because did you know? There's actually, it's really interesting.
Hmm.
Ah, fuck. Wait, I have my computer on me. I guess look up what I mean. 'Cause sometimes I'm fucking a reach. Can't remember what I'm supposed to say, but
Okay.
I can actually look up the facts and logic. Okay, so there's a saying.
Destroy me with facts and logic.
I'm gonna destroy you, baby, with some facts and logic. But there's a thing where it's called, who the hell? It's like when they're all fighting, the king and queen, they look outside and they see everyone's fighting or something like that, and they're like, ah, it's a good day, because they're not focused on the monarchy.
Really?
Isn't that pretty deep?
No. I want to eat her carrot. Did you know?
Digimon monsters,
Digimon are the champions.
Digimon.
Change into digital champions too.
Is that how it goes? Did you watch Digimon?
That's how I remember it. It goes Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions.
That's what, you know what I watched?
Uh,
Metabots Raw Battle. Have you seen that?
I had a toy of that when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
I never
used to-
saw the
I
show.
watched it. It's f***ing awesome. Metabots Raw. I forget what it's about, but I liked it when I joined.
Hey, did you know Animal Village and Mabe Village are sister cities?
Whoa.
Yes, even though they aren't large enough to be called cities. Anyway, I heard from a very good source that they have a dream shrine in Maine. And that it has something good inside.
Sorry.
Is
Just
that
farted
true?
near him and he just
Oh,
still
yeah.
talking to him.
Held my sphincter up to Tomer's mouth as he spoke.
I think we can go to the dream shrine in Mabe now that we have the running boots.
Yes, my name is Pasternak.
Pasternak, did you know that your name is of Jewish European origin?
Ew, fucking nasty.
It means parsnip.
Wow, you're really quick. Did you know that you're like fast?
Lyle's my most frictiony friend.
Oh, it's good to know. What am I? You're most slippery?
Your mom, yeah, you're kind of slippery. I would call you more of a like
disheveled, slippery mess.
With our powers combined, we are appropriately grippy.
Did you know that Hermione's wand is made of whacking willow?
Whomping willow, dude.
Whomping? No, it's whacking willow. That's a those are different characters.
I'm actually really depressed.
Did you know that in every John Candy movie, there was never a time they ever addressed his weight?
There was. In Home
No,
Alone.
it never happened. No.
In Home Alone, they do.
They never said anything
She
about
gets
his
into
size.
the. Remember, she gets into the van
goes,
with
"You're
them.
awfully
She goes, "Oh,
fat."
you're so fat.
Oh my
You're supposed to
god, you
fit here."
Oh my god!
Oh my god,
You remember
you're
that,
fat.
right?
This is a
She goes, I can't fit in here.
It's a truck. It's a pickup truck. He's sitting in the back.
You want to fit me?
I have to start back on
Remember,
World
she
War
looks
I.
into the camera. She goes, "You're played by a guy called Candy. How ridiculous is that?"
Poor John Candy.
He's been dead. You're punching down.
She goes,
brother.
"If you don't stop eating, you know where you'll be in a few years."
That's right, dead.
Dead on the set. That's right. Dead on the set of a movie.
That's so evil.
No, John Candy's a good man.
Speak ill of the dead.
John Candy's
Especially John Candy.
He's such a nice
He's like
guy.
royalty.
We're recording this on the Day of the Dead too,
This
so it
is
makes
his
it
birthday.
worse.
This episode
Yes,
came out
our
on his
birthdays.
birthday.
Did you know that
Ah.
the Skywalker Saga Galactic Edition is the most expansive Lego Star Wars game with all 9 Skywalker Saga films and 13 playable character packs, not characters, packs.
Guys, do you want to do
spanning the galaxy?
Do you want to do the Rey saga or the original saga?
I think that's an obvious answer.
This one, right?
Yes.
The best part of the character Rey is when she is a Lego Star Wars.
Yeah, I like when she can take her hair off and put other hair in the place of that hair, and then she has different hair, which is not an aspect present in the films.
Boba was actually from Bobo, and now it's an OneyPlays first.
See, that's a did you know that
Did
the
you
rat
know?
was actually first in
Did you know?
Bumbo.
Did you know?
Did you know?
Trigonometry.
Oh yeah, that's the thing I believe is real.
Quadratic
That's the thing I believe is real.
Point multiplication. That's
See,
all.
Tomer gets it.
Did you know that was a PNG, Chris?
Really?
Yeah, that was a big PNG.
You know what PNG stands for, Chris?
A pretty nice graphic.
All right, you win. Hi.
Perfect.
The
Dark
bunch in
Knights
the,
are just Dark
I'm gonna
Knights.
try to find all the ones in the castle grounds first.
Did you know?
That is true.
Is that Did You Know Gaming?
Did you know that when Link is pushed on his back, he can't get up?
That is because of a Japanese turtle called a kumanai. I don't fucking know.
It was pretty good, honestly.
It's just the
I
way
almost
he talks.
believed it.
Look at the crow.
Be like, Link's original name derived from the word stink, which has to do with foul smells.
Foul smells and ringing bells.
Actually, Link originally
Let's see if we
originated
can wake up
because
the
of
bird.
Miyamoto, right?
Whoa.
Like Peter Pan, his green
Oh,
suit.
look.
They had different like skin tones, but
That's
they were
what gives
literally the
them the-
same dull, fucking ugly
Did
babies.
you
That's
know
the
that-
branding.
Did
Yeah.
you know that was like the original like crazy toy that everybody had to have?
I know. Could you
Like,
imagine?
Like before Tickle Me Elmo
Really?
and like
I remember
when those originally came out. I don't think I was even born yet, but apparently when those originally came out, people were going like batshit trying to get them.
I know, but then they.
Whoa!
The only thing I fucking remember.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, that just makes your attack power double temporarily.
That's sick. The only thing I fucking remember.
Oh, and it
from,
makes you like knock stuff
from
back.
Cabbage Patch. It's like, do you know whenever you take the clothes off of like a Barbie doll, they have like that weird skin tone where it almost looks like. It's like if they're like really like white, they have like a really tan brown skin, like felt skin underneath. All the Cabbage Patch dolls had just like pure
The
white
tail
clothes. They look like they're wearing like f***ing onesies, and every fucking toy had that because everyone lost their Cabbage Patch clothes. Anyways, it's not important. What is
You
important
went
is
a
Tail
little
Cove.
too crazy right there.
Did you know that the reason why Huey Halloween exists is because he said, if I don't win an Oscar for the Uncut Gems, he's like, I'm gonna make the worst movie you ever saw, and then he made Huey Halloween like 6 months later. How topical.
Dream's awesome song that we could never forget.
Did you know he did a face reveal today, and he's like a big Armenian man?
for those.
That's not what I saw.
Did you know it's possible to find other guns?
Really?
Apparently.
Whoa, look at
I won't
this
tell you
crap.
anything beyond that. I was just trying to look up what the ghosts do.
3/4.
Did you know it's very easy to lactate without being scared?
It's not
For
that
like
easy.
males and females.
For you, baby.
No way.
No, it is easy.
What's that? What's that?
Do it right
It's
now.
extremely easy.
Do it right
Ooh,
now.
you found.
Well, I don't have a box cutter to
He's
slit
over
my
here.
nipple to allow the milk to come out.
That told you
No,
exactly.
that
Wow,
was
he's
big
way
blood
out
would come
there.
It'd be red
He's
milk.
moving.
Do you have Did you open up the heater thing you got?
Did you know?
Did you know?
Watch TV.
The yellow baby was based off of an
Off me.
old myth.
Me and Corey drove to Starbucks today, and there was
Starbies?
a guy. Okay, we're gonna call it Starbies from now on.
Yes, go ahead.
But there was a guy walking outside that looked like a Tibetan monk from a distance, but on further inspection, he
It's
was just
so true.
He was a bald guy wearing an orange outfit.
He was a bald guy wearing an orange outfit, but he had a walking cane, so he really did look like a Tibetan monk. Because he was also wearing like a hoodie under his waist to make it look like he had like a f***ing long
Under his
dress.
wings, he had a hoodie on.
Did you know in Ireland we treat silverfish like anchovies?
You just eat them out of cans and stuff?
Yeah, and put them on pizza.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Those are an animal renowned for their cleanliness, so I could see putting them
I don't know
on,
if we even have them there.
Oh man.
They're gross.
I mean, they're not great. I don't like seeing them, but I'm not particularly bothered by them.
Why not?
They're less scary. They're like cockroaches.
Ew, what are you
Yeah,
talking about?
I'd prefer seeing a silverfish to a cockroach.
Yeah.
You know what I f***ing hate is earwigs. I know they don't actually go into your ear, but
they do wig out.
Yeah, just the idea that one could pisses me off.
What is that?
They're those little pincher bugs.
Yeah, they got big ass pincers.
That is the last thing I ever need to hear about.
Did
I
you just say
despise
oh?
bugs.
Did you know that the reason that Shenmue, the voices are like that?
Why?
Is because they cast people who looked like the characters.
Really?
Yeah,
that's so cool.
They literally just cast people who like physically looked like those characters.
I'm gonna do that. That's a great idea.
That they'll talk like maroons, dang it.
Maroons.
It's like every time there's a character with a really, really deep voice, you look up like who voiced him, and it's always like this scrawny white dude that looks like a Muppet. You're like, whoa.
Whoa. Oh, you can kick. Do you know you can kick with the right analog?
No, I didn't. Cool.
Wow. Let's kick people.
I was looking for the kick button the whole time.
I fucking hate it when people walk on my road.
Oh my god.
Zach, did you know that Tribute to Tommy is on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm kind of glad, dude. So is my my Mario part of the Mario.
I like
collab.
that one.
It's a me.
Yeah, your voice.
It's a me. He screams when he gets his cock.
That is funny. He lands on an
On his
axe
cock?
up his gooch. What more could I ask for?
Dude, you know that little spot between your thumb and your fingers, that little like meat piece?
Yeah.
God damn it. I cut that with a pair of scissors when I was in middle school.
You're fucked.
No, it was an accident. I was like doing a little project, and I cut that part, and I went to the nurse office, but it was like, you know, on the second or the bottom floor. I was bleeding so much from that little piece that there was a trail of blood from my classroom to like the nurse office. It was like squirting out of me, and the poor little Middle Eastern janitor had to like fucking mop it all up. Like I literally and I had to get a tetanus shot because of that.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you know there's a scene in the first movie that was deleted?
What is it?
It's the ending, and that's that Dante gets shot in the head at the last scene of the movie.
That's so weird. It should
And
have
they cut
ended.
it. Yeah.
Is it? Wait, no, is that real?
That really is real. Look up. I only found out about it like yesterday.
What? Why would he get shot at the end? Isn't the whole point that life needs to be lived?
Yeah, no, it's like it's supposed to be like
That's
a dark,
bittersweet.
bittersweet. But then they cut it right before that happened. So
That's a bittersweet ending. It's like, oh, you know what? He learned, but he died.
and also it's like, you know,
And that's life. Sometimes you just die, and it's bittersweet.
This sounds like it could be fake, but I feel like Kevin Smith, I don't trust him with anything. He could, or he could not.
I thought it was funny when he brought He-Man back, and he was acting like he did some big thing, and then everyone unanimously hated it because he ruined it.
You know Metal Gear Solid and Hideo Kojima?
Yeah.
He said that they did you know the thing where they have the kids push the buttons if they like it or turn if they don't like it?
Yeah.
They tested Metal Gear Solid with girls, right? And then girls said they didn't like it. So Kojima said in response to that, he brought the Rumble feature back for MGS2. And that's not even a funny OneyPlays patented joke. That's just real.
With Hideo Kojima, I would fucking believe it.
That actually is real. And you know what? I bet many girls did enjoy it. I think he was on the money with that.
did you know that YouTube has never? I don't think has ever made profit.
Yeah, they just use it as like a cool like propaganda machine.
Yeah. No, that really is why.
Yeah.
Because it makes perfect sense. So for every one PewDiePie video that makes money, you've got 90 like lectures from like that are like Indian lectures that are just like a guy talking for 3 hours, and they have to host all that.
Brony presentation.
Yeah, Brony presentation. It's 3 hours long.
I would actually give AdSense
It has 2
for
views
that,
after
though.
15 years, and it's like,
yeah,
you know, they have to. So for every one of those they host. Or sorry, for every one viral video or something that makes them money, they have
Honestly,
to host
if I made
thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of videos.
If
that
I
make
made a
no money.
viral brony thing, I would post off that.
You did make a
then
viral brony thing.
No. Like a
an
presentation.
Remember Teletubbies?
No. Did you know they're rebooting it?
Are they?
I swear to fucking shit. I was perusing YouTube and I remember seeing like an ugly as fuck version of Teletubbies where their little like tendrils are a lot smaller and they have like more bug eyes. Well, you know the little things that stick out of their head. I always thought they were like tendrils.
What's a tendril? I've never even heard that word.
Tendril's like another. I thought it's like another term for like a tentacle, or it's sort of like a tentacle,
because
right?
they're never like they're always like
I've never in my life heard the word tendril before, ever.
It's a cuter term for tentacle.
Yeah.
Well, the Teletubbies don't show informational like farming videos or whatever anymore. They show
tendril's
Twitch streams.
A slender thread-like appendage of a climbing plant, often growing in a spiral form, that stretches out and twines around any
Yeah, see, that's what they have growing out of their fucking heads.
You can think of them as like small little string-like tentacles.
Yeah.
That's awful. What?
But anyways, that's what they have growing out of their heads, and it looks like shit. So don't reboot the Teletubbies. It wasn't even that good to begin with.
You can replay a thing you've already beaten if you hit like L and R on top of it. Did you know that?
I think, yeah.
Corey, that tweet
I
of your
remember
face.
I remember the Bowser, you could do that. Like Bowser's Castle, you can refight it.
Corey, that tweet of your face got 300,000 impressions, and I gained 1 new follower from it.
So you can definitely start using my face for cloud if you really want.
We're selling merchandise
So you're
already.
acknowledging that is in
With
fact
flash
your
on screen
face.
all the merchandise we have available on Shark Robot right now.
I can't believe I got 1 follower from it. Like, that means that, like, 300,000 people saw it and were like, ugh.
I would have done the same thing, so it's
Yeah,
okay.
that's net followers. You actually lost 5,000 followers, but you gained 5,001.
Son of
Probably,
a
yeah.
bitch, I lost it. Fuck.
That's fucking awesome.
Did you know that when a baby comes out of a vagina when it's born,
The baby
it eats like poop? Did you know? I'm not
eats
being
poop?
I'm not even being funny. You can look this up. It like eats the poop and the pee and the stuff. And but that nasty bacteria is actually good for it.
You want to know something else that's actually
That's
like, really
horseshit.
disgusting about babies?
What's that?
When they're in the womb, they grow a really, really long mustache, and they eat it when they come out.
That's for like nutrients, though. That's
I'm
for
not kidding either. That's real.
for survival.
You're what?
I'm not kidding. They eat their own like weird like womb mustache.
No, they really do, Corey.
What?
Babies are fucking
They
disgusting.
also twirl it and they do like a laugh. Like
I know what you're talking about.
I'm not kidding, Zach. I know that sounds extremely
No,
fake.
that's not. I'm not talking about
I
the
don't-
mustache thing, but it
That's
does sound
fucking
fake.
real.
You're not gonna get me to believe
Look
this.
it up.
You
Look it up right
genuinely-
now.
I have never.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm gonna pull my phone out
I
and
have
you're gonna
never
point and
heard
laugh
about
at me.
this
and I'm gonna
fucking
deserve
hairy
it.
mustache.
I'm not gonna fucking.
They grow a long mustache. No, I'm not gonna even repeat what you said because no. That's true. But did you know that dental this is really true, by the way. They're like African tribes and other tribes, but they have literally like perfect white teeth.
Really?
Yeah, seriously, I'm not kidding.
Why's that?
I mean, really, I think I would guess like sugar, just processed foods and stuff.
I'm just about as Jewish as you can get.
Did you know that there's Nazi in that? That's cool.
That didn't say that.
You're 5% Nazi? What does that even fucking mean?
It says I'm 0.5% Anatolian.
No, I
Yeah,
just mean
Nazi.
like Ashkenazi has Nazi in it.
Ashkenazi?
Ashkenazi.
I'm sorry. I totally forgot about the whole like
Holocaust? Yeah.
Holocaust thing.
Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it?
You can cut that out or leave it in, depending on how funny it is.
It's pretty funny.
I think it's fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
oh, yeah.
I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, they did like Jews, didn't they, right? I
Oh,
forgot.
yeah, they kind of had. Oh, yeah, they
Oh,
kind of did like.
that
yeah.
thing where they butchered a bunch
Yeah,
of
like, that's right. I thought it was over something else. I forgot.
People, yeah.
Oh,
what was
that's
that?
what it was.
the ho daddy. What was that called? The ho.
Yeah, yeah, you got it. The ho,
Daddy.
The Nazi hoedown.
The Nazi
Okay, I
hoedown?
gotta
Yeah,
stop.
something
I gotta
like-
stop.
Maybe I've said this
supply.
before, but did you know that Penn Jillette, the magician, on Penn and Teller fame, he literally only ate potatoes for like 6 months. I'm not
Really?
kidding. That was seriously when he lost weight. I'm not being funny.
What?
Like, yes, he was like, yeah, I only ate like white potatoes. He was like, I had a baked, I had a boiled. He's like, yeah, but I only ate potatoes.
That sounds horrible.
I don't know if a doctor told him to do that, but I'm just telling you what he.
I guess if you do it with minimum salt, but it is a lot of
thought you were
starch.
saying that
It's a
'cause it
lot of
looks
starch,
weird.
but it's also like it's got good nutrients.
It
Like
probably-
it
yeah.
would keep you alive just fine. You wouldn't be like malnourished. I
That
don't
probably
think.
is why he looks weird, is because he only ate potatoes.
That's why he's kind of potato shaped.
He's
Yeah.
kind of like a potato man.
Yeah, I have a theory that the more potatoes you eat, the more.
I hope
you
I never
turn
meet
into
Penn
one.
Gillette and he remembers that I,
I
said
know.
that.
Penn Jillette, please, we're sorry, dude. We're
I'm
just.
so sorry.
Wait, I just remembered.
He would if he screamed at me at like full volume with his voice, I would probably pee myself.
Tomer, did you know that humans evolved to eat grain, red meat, milk?
I feel like I've heard that humans didn't evolve to eat like grain.
No.
No, we evolved to
It's
do
good
it.
for you.
We
Not
evolved
only-
to eat like nuts, berries, and meat.
The only
Yeah,
thing
but
you
why?
shouldn't eat is fat, Tomer. I read it on the site of food.
That's
Why
not
is it at the
true.
bottom of the food pyramid if we're not supposed to be eating it?
Yeah.
You're
Tomar?
totally supposed to eat fat. If there's anything you should eat less of, it probably is grain, and other things that
You love starch.
and things like
starch.
the sugar
Oh, this guy.
cane. I have TV trivia.
Did you know Tomar kicked the helmet of his knight and it was an actual reaction of him screaming in pain?
It's true.
He broke his toe.
Did you know that Gandalf used to be a golem?
What? Well, Gandalf is a type of golem.
You guys are lying now. Golem is not even. Golem is a singular entity.
That was a type of golem. It's the stupidest sentence I've ever heard.
Oh, look, it's Norway.
I like that there's a race of golems in Lord of the Rings.
This Norvin.
I'm gonna buy The Mandalorian Season 1 on Blu-ray.
Did you know Mandocello is a real instrument? That's the thing that Jaxie's dad built.
Really?
Yeah, that looks all cool.
Maybe I shouldn't go that far. This guy gets hit by this guy.
Did he say, man,
He'll
that
sure regret it though. Oh no, he.
Lyle, did you know the guy who made all the Lego games has a YouTube channel?
Really?
Yeah.
Is it cool?
He founded Traveler's Tales, and he does YouTube videos about how he coded all those old games.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did know that. I just didn't know he did Lego stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the Incredibles.
He's the guy who came up with the whole Lego Star Wars thing that they've been kind of using this whole time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What about this one? Did he make this one?
No, but they're all based on that Lego Star Wars kind of gameplay.
I guess so. I only played the first Lego Star Wars when I was a kid.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it enough too. I just didn't like it enough to like keep playing them, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But I think I did play that one a good amount, if I recall correctly.
I'm proud of you, Tomar.
Adam.
Yeah.
Did you know in England in the 70s there was a comic strip? There was a comic strip called Roy of.
Oh, come on now.
Oh,
come on then.
It was called Roy of the Rovers.
Roy of the Rovers.
Yeah, it was a comic strip about a football player, and it was insanely popular at the time.
Yeah.
And everyone in England was going, "Oh, did you read the new Roy of the Rovers?"
Was it interesting?
Probably.
You never read it?
No.
Maybe.
But there's a YouTube video called Roy of the Roasters that makes fun of it. It's really
Damn it,
funny.
it keeps.
Did you know that you have more of a chance of getting eaten by a shark than you do of getting eaten by the second shark?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yep.
That tracks. Not well, but it tracks.
Is that Hortana? Did you know that both Dennis the Menaces were created separately from each other at the exact same time?
It's just not that clever of a rhyme scheme.
I know, but isn't it still crazy that they were both like
around the same? Yeah,
It is bizarre, yes.
Were they similar ideas?
Yeah, they're both little boys with slingshots.
Do they torment like
their neighbor? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, except in America you got Mr.
Wilson.
And in the European version, the kid, he just bullies other kids. There was Walter the Softy that he bullies. But now recently they've decided, oh no, that's too much. We got to make Dennis into the hero now. And now Walter the Softy is the bully. The whole point of the European Dennis the Menace was like he was just a piece of shit.
They should have called Dennis the piece of shit.
He was cheeky, but now he spreads his cheeks, if you know what I'm saying.
Now he's 41 and he spreads his cheeks in a Santa outfit.
Did you know that Astro actually came before Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, it's voiced by the same guy.
And it's voiced by the same guy, yeah.
What's his name? Don,
But yeah, because...
Cheadle?
Yeah, it's voiced by Don
Because the
Cheadle.
original season of the Jetsons was from like 1962 or something, right?
Did you know that there's a glitch somewhere in here that if you go on top of some lava, Brianna Wu comes out and grabs your little orb and pulls you in?
That's her missile defense system on the moon.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Did you know that Sephiroth is an ancient?
I was just thinking about a guy who married his car. You know
Did
that
that
actually
happen?
happened? Yeah. That's why I was like, it's possible. Yeah, where did that happen? It's like Nevada or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If you had to marry your car, which car would you marry?
I would SS Finesse. I'd marry her.
What's that?
My car.
You call it the SS Finesse?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
A molly.
That looks really pretty.
This is the biggest molly I've ever seen.
Did you know that the creator of this game is a devout follower of spirit science?
Dang straight.
That's why it's so scientifically accurate so far.
No, that would have been a big stone face of the Emma Watson if that was the case.
The Chrysophia.
Sorry, I didn't
Call
mean to.
her by her proper title.
Didn't mean to dead name her.
You know the band Alien Ant Farm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that guy? The way they got that, the band got that name is they had like a like when the main guy was living in his apartment, he woke up to a bunch of ants crawling in and out of his dick, and that is what gave him the name for the band. Because he apparently was like leaving apples and trash and banana peels all over his apartment, and so when he saw ants swarming in and out of every hole,
so he is the alien ant farm after all
he's
this?
the alien. Yeah, he's the alien ant farm. That's what gave him the name.
That's scary, man.
Does that make sense though when I say that?
It
about
does.
The ants crawling.
Yeah,
like when I say ants were crawling out of every like his ears, his nose, his mouth, and his you know what.
Oh no, I didn't. Jesus. What? I don't know how that happened.
You can see the panic in the worm. He was going left and right, wondering what to do. That was amazing. Tomar. I don't know. Tomar drew this part.
How did you know?
From the shitty artwork.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. It's actually not bad. I'm just trolling. It's just a troll.
Love the guy. We work together a lot. He's great. And did you know he does all the French Starbarian stubs and stuff?
Does he really? That's cool.
Ben is a great guy, and I still work with him. So I am drawing him like a real human being and being as respectful and awesome as I can be to him.
Okay, well, I drew another Benzai right next to him, so.
Jeez, Chris. Well, there you go.
He's going, oh, do you want this cigarette?
Well, thank
That's
you.
Bizarro Benzai, trying to corrupt
That
the
is.
regular Benzai.
That is Bizarro Benzai.
I don't mean it. I don't know the guy, but he seems nice.
He's very nice. Did you know, have you ever seen these guys on YouTube that they call themselves like, I'm the reviewer, and they review other reviewers, but there's about 8 of them. Like,
No.
it wasn't just one guy had that idea. Way too many guys had that idea and thought they were being real smart.
I wanted to do that in college.
You should review those guys.
The reviewer?
Yes.
That's a good idea. I wanted to do something like that in college, but I never did it.
How many kids did you know, Chris, that were pyros? That said they were pyros.
0, except for the one kid I met in America that one time.
So it's an American thing.
Yes.
You know, that's pretty believable to me.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
That Americans are pyros?
Yeah, every single one.
Whoa, what does that do?
It's true, Chris.
I don't care. Do whatever you gotta do.
Burn what you gotta burn.
As long as you don't burn me.
You talked
Did you
about
know-
aliens.
Fuck off! Did you know this blood contains antifreeze?
Does Crystal Skull vodka have antifreeze in it?
No, he likes to talk about other vodkas, implying that they all use antifreeze except for his.
Oh man, I could have done that.
I mean, dude, you're drinking. You're putting poison in your body willingly anyway. Who cares if there's a little bit of antifreeze in there?
What's here? I want to see the birds. Fuck. Tomer, did you know that hummingbirds die after 1 hour?
That's not true.
I've been watching one for far longer than 1 hour.
No, it's a different one. Look at the size of these ants.
You telling me that the hummingbird christened jalapeno is not the same?
You called it jalapeno?
Yeah, because it looks like a jalapeno.
No, it doesn't. It looks like a bird.
Oh, it looks like a jalapeno. Well, it does look like a bird, but it also looks like a jalapeno.
This is why no one talks to you anymore, dude.
That's fair.
You always call birds jalapenos and eat them.
Yeah,
You say,
that's-
ooh, spicy.
It was. There's a little hummingbird nest outside my house, and I could just watch hummingbirds sleep. It's very weird.
I'm not good at video games, did you know?
I'm not either.
That's some trivia.
Everyone keeps telling me, and I'm like, I know. Did you know in ancient Rome they'd shit out of their windows and would land on people below?
It was a game.
It's a game.
They had bullseyes that you're supposed to hit. Yeah.
Yeah, every pedestrian has to wear a bullseye or they'll get, like, sentenced to death.
Exactly. If you were of a lower class, it was mandatory.
Where the funny bullseye?
Sure, you might have known that they collided and turned into the Triforce, but let me tell you this. Did you know it was also raining? Oh, you did? Okay.
The power of the Triforce was really big, I think. It took over the world and made everyone like each other.
It's like really convenient. It's a basic design, so you could like get it tattooed. You could buy like a notebook with it on there.
It's easily printable on t-shirts.
Maybe like a baseball cap, and like the Triforce has wings coming out of it.
A book bag.
And if you buy 2 Triforces, you can make it into a Star of David. Anyway.
Now, did you know in the beta, instead of her screaming for Leon's help, she kept saying Ashley's in the hizzy?
Ashley's in the hizzy. Did you know that the average male's reaction to seeing gay sex initiates the same response in the brain as seeing maggots?
I guess because it rhymes.
Whose brain we talking?
Normal straight people.
Oh, normal.
Yeah, normal.
I didn't mean it like that.
Normal, sane people.
You did.
I didn't mean it like that.
That's why you brought it up.
Yeah. No. No, you gotta know what I'm talking about. Please be on my side. Please don't throw me under the bus here. Hello.
It's okay, Chris. I'm driving the bus.
That's okay.
I'll be sure to back up.
Tomer, you want to hear some fucked up lore?
Sure.
Did you know that in Lord of the Rings, Gollum is related to Aragorn?
No.
Isn't that crazy?
But Gollum was a hobbit.
Yeah, but he's related to Aragorn.
But Aragorn's a human.
I know, but hobbits and men are not too distant.
Yeah, they're like
How many generations apart are they?
Must be a lot, I don't know.
Then how could they be closely related? I don't.
In the world of Lord of the Rings,
everything is related.
Everything is related. And then at the end of the Lord of the Rings, this is not a joke. At the end of the Lord of the Rings, they literally write down that, and then all of the races fucked and became one, and that's what we are today. So everything in the past was there. Was them. But then they all became us.
So we are the average of all of the races of from Hobbit world,
and that's why Aragorn and Gollum
Earth.
are related.
Doesn't make no sense
This
to
might
me.
be it, I think. The final.
Did you know that Gandalf used to be a Gollum?
What?
Well, Gandalf is a type of Gollum.
Did you know you have a little tooth fairy in your mouth?
I guess I do now.
You can do things. Did you know you can do online banking? You can look up recipes.
You know what I do? Online wanking.
America's pastime.
America's favorite pastime.
Anyone out there know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about.
Did you know that being good at Smash is one of the most, like...
sought after things in a mate? I know.
Yes.
Did you know some of them Japanese cartoons, they got sex and nudity in them?
Yeah.
In a cartoon?
I've never seen
I turned on a cartoon, I saw these cartoon characters fucking going at it, sucking on each other.
Did you know that the lead developer of this game, his input on this enemy is that he's tired of his ass?
It sounds about right. Oh, fuck.
Did you know that Jim Cummings calls up children in hospitals and puts on the Winnie the Pooh voice? And he says, "You're going to die."
I'm sure he doesn't do that last part.
Does he also do Tigger?
Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Dude, is that Stonehenge?
Dude, did you know how they made Stonehenge? They used dinosaurs
Dude,
and
they
shit.
literally smoked
Dude, I
weed
think I should,
and
like,
fucking thought it
sacrifice
up.
50 health.
Dude, apparently, I don't know, legend has it, I don't know, I heard this on TV, I don't know, that these guys like smoked weed and just thought it up, I don't know.
You know they discovered an ancient crystal dinosaur and they thought it out. Dude, there's gold underneath you.
You see how the water stuff works? There's gold.
Yep.
Oh.
Beneath your feet.
No!
No!
Fuck!
Did you know one of
You
the
didn't lose out on anything important. You'd already saved since your last encounter.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried now that everyone's gonna call me an idiot again.
Would it be liable to say...
Make sure both your guns are loaded. Yeah, there.
I actually did that once to my dad for April Fool's, did you know that?
You put mustard in his
I may have already
coffee?
told this. Yeah, one day for April Fool's, I took my dad's coffee. He made coffee, went up to get dressed before work, and I put like literally everything in the refrigerator. I'm not kidding. And like, because I put like mustard and ketchup in it, and like all this stuff, and it discolored. So I put chocolate syrup in it to color it back to look like coffee.
You dick.
And he fell for it.
Did he get mad?
I was in the other room and I heard him go. but he thought it was funny. He used to prank. This one was not great of a prank, but he put dog food in my shoes. So I went to put my shoe on as a kid. And there was dog food inside. He laughed at me.
Was it hard or soft?
No, it was like hard dog food, like pellets.
I thought you meant like slop.
No, I would have had to probably fit at new shoes. Did you know that when
No.
Did you know that when
No.
There
did
goes
you know that when
No. Whoa.
Oh.
Sheila, what's going on?
What is that green thing?
Oh!
Did you know that when the moon landing happened, Richard Nixon wrote a letter in preparation to deliver in case they failed?
Really?
Yeah.
What did it say?
It said, ah! The astronauts died! Fuck! No, it did say, like, our brave astronauts died on the moon, ha!
Hello.
Ha! I'm alive and they're dead!
You're so right.
Pulls on your beard.
Did you know that
Rips
1
your
meter
beard
is
up, big
3.3
clumps.
feet roughly?
What?
Yeah, that's a fact.
I don't go by
More propaganda, great.
more Tomarganda.
Tomar's still trying to push the metric system on us.
Propaganda,
Great.
yeah, that's like the word they use when Hitler takes over. I mean, I was gonna say Tomar.
The Hitler.
I was briefly occupied by Nazi Germany.
I was gonna say that you occupied everybody like that, and you have a dictatorship of your own.
Oh God, she's here.
And they called it Tomarganda was what they called it.
Tomarganda?
Well, that's what you called it. You self-coined that. Chris, what is blue?
The song "I Am Blue."
How did you know that answer?
So the witch is here, and he isn't.
Was that real?
Fine!
Okay.
I think you're set on bullets.
Okay. Well, did you know how pipe organs work?
No.
I actually don't.
The people playing, they have to smoke a pipe while they play, or their creative juices won't
That's a
flow.
lie.
No, that's true. That's true. I read that on the internet.
Yeah. It was on pipeorganlore.org.
Pipe organ backstory lore. .web.
Didn't old pipe organs, or maybe all pipe organs, do they have any sort of like water component to them?
No, the real way they work, because I looked at this recently.
Isn't there like steam involved?
Yeah, so a little bit. So basically, there's like a steam mechanism. It goes up to the top, but at the bottom, beneath. Generally, this is the old way, not the new way. But the old way was you'd have the steam thing, but on the bottom you'd have a bunch of fat guys blowing air. So that's what was causing all the music to come out.
For a second, I thought I was gonna learn something.
Fat guys blowing air.
Fat guys blowing air through tubes underneath the ground.
You shouldn't say stuff like that. Did you know H.P. Lovecraft
Go on.
was kind of mean?
To who?
To everyone. They said, Lovecraft, your last name, you're not crafting much love for me
He should have
here.
been Hatecraft.
And then he would have...
I'm hate. That's the evil one. I'm hate.
Oh, that little chef just saw you and walked away.
I'm here to tickle you. And he tickles everyone.
He
They
doesn't
go,
even write
oh,
books.
this guy.
He doesn't even write books.
There can't possibly be that many dead bodies
Yeah,
in there.
Lovecraft writes book and Hatecraft tickles. not a completely even power dynamic, but
They're opposing forces, though, regardless.
yeah, that's just how that shakes out.
That's the underlying thing there. That's what's most interesting.
I think we're gonna pass because of the giant floating fetus.
The giant fleeting focus.
Did you know that in Japan you can get like a ghost house for free?
Really?
Yeah.
Like you're saying there are people that superstitious that they just give away haunted houses.
I think it's kind of superstition and culture, but both things that it's kind of like weird to own a house that someone's like died or committed suicide in. So there's straight up houses in Japan that they just give to people for free if they're willing to take them.
Fuck, I want one of those.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
it's even cooler if it's a real ghost house.
Yeah, that's fucking metal. They're Japanese ghosts too. Those things don't fuck around. Not like our bitch ghosts.
Yeah, I want to like run into some weird like eyeball rectum ghost or like an umbrella head ghost.
It'd build character for sure.
I thought so too, and I think it might be, but I think it started from the Irish.
V-Sync?
The Irish brought it over. Do you know that?
Really?
Yeah, the Irish brought it. I think it was like the Irish and the Scottish, I think.
Oh, I love the Irish!
But up until like the mid-1800s, nobody even celebrated Halloween in the U.S. But like by 1915, everybody was celebrating it because of the huge influx of fucking Irish in the.
Show an Irish on screen.
Ugh, get that off.
Did you know that?
Oh, get it out.
Did you know that J.R.R. Tolkien, The Lord of the Rings, you know what it's inspired by?
What?
Like, do you know what the Shire is based on?
No.
Total bullshit. That's why.
You tell me that's not a real place I could go to?
I mean, it is in New Zealand, and he stole the idea from the real Shire that they used to film the movie on. Okay, guys.
Sure.
Did you know about the eucalyptus trees?
Okay, I guess he's the other way.
Oh fuck! You scared me there.
What do you mean the eucalyptus tree? Whoa.
You know about the eucalyptus trees in California? How Californians got scammed way back in the day? And that's why we have wildfires
how
now.
they took over the entire state because they're non-native and they suffocate every other tree because they grow taller and take all the sunlight.
Yeah, precisely that.
You're saying, and they make the fires worse because they all die?
Yeah, no, way back in the day, some guy was like, you know, eucalyptus trees are very cool. And then everyone in California was,
You know, they're very
funny. And then all of California was like, we need to get 1 billion of them. And then they spent all the money on them. And then it took like 100 years for them to grow. And then when they grew, they secreted oil that's very flammable. So they just always burn down.
That's a great thing to have in California.
It's kind of funny. Kind of makes me lol. XD.
Did you know that infuriating Stuart Little factoid is that Stuart Little isn't a mouse, he's a human?
No, he's not. He's clearly a white fucking lab rat.
Oh, yeah, you would think that, but no, Stuart Little is a human being.
The reason he's a lab rat is because they experimented on him, gave him sentience, and then he fucking ran away.
Wait, is that what happened?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Isn't that also the basis of the Rats of Nim?
And Pinky in the Brain.
The Rats of Nim is based on an actual real thing.
Yeah, it actually is.
There actually was a place called the National Institute of Mental Health, or NIM.
It's based on a real animator called Don Bluth, who's fucking scary and looks like a skeleton.
Yeah, he keeps
and they
the
animated
rats.
a whole movie just to show that, to make up that he animated a movie, because he really didn't. Also, look at that, it's Twitch.
Wow.
I fucking love Twitch.
I love supporting my
I'm
favorite
going to have a
streamers with
deargasm
bits.
later tonight.
You know it killed the radio star.
I can't help you.
How can you act like this?
Did you know that was the first MTV music
I've
video?
never heard that trivia before. Please
Nobody
go on.
knew that. Nobody knew that.
Please go on.
Nobody
Please
knew.
go on. Please go on.
Did you know? Did you know that his like half brother or stepbrother stole like all of his money?
What?
Like,
No.
all of it. Like almost all of it.
How
Yeah.
did he
Like,
manage that?
because the brother was like a financial guy, I think, and so he was in charge of the finances, and he checked his own like bank at some point and saw that like it was some ridiculous, like 90%. It was so maybe it wasn't that high, but I feel like when I read about it, it was all of his money was taken by this guy.
That's fucked
And I think he's in
up.
prison for it because you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did he get it back, or did the guy
No,
just
I
fucking
don't-
blow it?
Not that I'm aware of.
That blows. I'm not a huge Dane Cook fan
No,
or
no,
anything, but I feel like the
deserves
guy.
that.
I feel like the guy got a little too much shit.
He did. Carlos Mencia deserved it because he was actually like ripping material off directly, intentionally. Dane Cook, I don't think is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't deserve.
He's a piece of ass.
I mean, that's true.
All right, Piggo, Margot Piggo.
Man, did you know that eating pig is really bad for you?
What does this do for 500 units?
He's gonna take your place.
Every game is supposed to have that, Lyle. Did you know that if every game doesn't have that, they don't allow to be game?
If you touch a mouth and the mouth opens?
If you touch a button and the mouth opens.
Okay.
It's very important. Every single video game reviewer mentions that first.
Did you know this is true? We programmed it so everybody would teleport on top of the character they actually want to fuck the most. We could read your mind.
Guilty as charged, I think.
Yeah, I know you. I know you. You, dude. He wants that bird.
I can't make this thing work. Whoa, yappers! Oh, it was a dud.
Oh wait, no, you guys got the fucking bat with tits. This is totally inaccurate.
Bat with tits? Rouge the Bat?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's inaccurate? She was his #1 pick.
Yeah, I know. And as he says in the video, if you deny it, how dare you?
She can seduce any man, anytime.
Well, Chris, we're saying you teleport on top of the character you would actually want to fuck the most.
That's a great idea.
And Lyle's getting. Well, I'm saying that's already happened.
Oh, you know, I want to fuck her, yeah. He says,
Yeah, see?
He says, who has big, perfect breasts and spreads corona? Why, it's Rouge the Bat, of course.
She has a big, wiggly anus.
Tomar, did you know how to guess someone's penis length, like, with 100% accuracy?
How?
The space between their eyebrows. It's always the same.
So wait, does fetal alcohol syndrome give you a giant dick?
Yes. No, it's the space between your eyebrows is your flop size.
Are we talking girth?
No, length.
Yeah, I'm trying. Wait a minute.
I don't know if that checks out.
Well, on mine it does, but...
This sucks.
What do you mean?
Kids had stupid rules like if your hand is bigger than your face.
Yeah.
I thought that was just something you told somebody so they put their hand in front of their face.
Before
and
you
then
smack them in their face.
Yeah.
They put their hands on their face and you punch them in the hand.
You punch them as hard as you fucking can.
You stab them in the hand.
You pull your fist back as hard. You fucking lay into them.
You throw acid on their hand while it's on their face.
Did you know that you can select a worm? You have 3 moves like next to your skip.
Really?
Or your surrender that let you actually select another worm.
That seems like a good idea. I don't know why they took that out of.
Come on. Cool.
Whoa.
That sucked.
I bet he misses.
Did you know that in the original Final Fantasy VII, the darkness thing doesn't fucking work on enemies?
Does it not?
No, it shows
Like
you that
it's
it does,
bugged?
but it does. Yeah, it's just a bug. It just doesn't fucking work. And there's some like piece of equipment like, oh yeah, it's like magic defense. Things that say they give you magic defense don't actually.
Wow, I didn't know the original game was that bugged.
There's a really good video on YouTube called 100 Things You Didn't Know About Final Fantasy VII, and it's just like, it just cycles through all this weird shit, and it's all crazy. It's the most broken game ever. They had to pretty much ship it, like, just to keep it from, like, not falling apart.
But it was so cutting edge at the time. It's like,
yeah.
Did you know the marketing and the combined marketing and production budgets of the original FF7 was $80 million?
What, really?
Yeah, in 1997, they spent $80 million on that game.
Jesus. It fucking worked.
Yeah, that probably, if it hadn't done that well, like, it wound up doing amazing.
Yeah.
And, like, brought, like, the JRPG into, like, the global spotlight, but had it not done well, it probably would have, like, been, like, the tombstone for the Final Fantasy series.
That blows my
mind. With how
mind.
much money they put into it.
I mean, I'm sure there's instances of that where just this game that was meant to be a colossal thing.
Did you know that space is an illusion because of the atmosphere?
Oh, wow, I'm stupid.
What do you mean it's an illusion?
Wait, fuck that.
Like, space isn't really there. It's just the sky. It's just an illusion that looks like space at nighttime.
Is this part of your whole flat Earth dissertation, Chris?
God damn it! Just land on the fucking thing.
I showed you that video of the flat earther, right? Where he's just like,
yes, where his wife is like,
I'm sick of this bullshit.
Just stop this bullshit.
And he looks so sad. That's what he gets.
Poor flat earther.
Don't
who
go
just wants
fucking
to-
marry a woman and then come out as a flat earther 20 years later, you asshole.
No, yeah.
You can't.
107 facts about Sonic. Did you know that Sonic is actually a hedgehog? 106 fact about Sonic. Did you know that he also goes in a place called Green Hills?
Did you know his shoes are based on blood and bone?
It's actually Michael Jackson in Christmas. Go forward.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah, he had these like bell-bottom shoes, and they made them red for Christmas.
Bell-bottom shoes?
Like his victims.
Yeah, he had bell shoes. He had like bell straps on his shoes, and they liked it.
Oh man. This whole game was inspired by Michael Jackson.
Guys,
as far
this is
as
a
I
reference.
know.
Only Sonic fans know. Here's something most people in the world probably didn't know.
I'm cool.
Did you know that Neo Geo is just another name for Newgrounds?
What? Really?
Yeah, think about it.
No, is that like
Yeah.
Tom called Newgrounds?
Yeah,
Newgrounds
so
calls
Tom
the Neo
said, 'cause
Geo?
Neo is new, and Geo is ground.
Oh my god.
And that's what Tom said. I'm like, oh my god, Tom, you fucking blew my mind and my dick. Because he was obsessed with the Neo Geo, which I don't blame him. There's some amazing games for the Neo Geo that nobody was able to play. No offense to Tom, but like everyone I knew, they just couldn't afford it and they just didn't have it. Did you know that Irie Gamer had a game?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. It was like a reskin of a shitty mobile game, and he got scammed.
Yeah.
Rabanabanar.
Did you know your name was gonna be synonymous with
An Adam Sandler movie? It could have fooled me, man. Could have fooled fucking little old me.
Well, Adam Sandler was out whenever you were born, so.
Well, yeah, but
Also, so was 8 Crazy Nights.
Fucking care.
Dave, how old are you?
24. I'm gonna be 25 in January.
Oh, you're so small,
Oh,
so small,
small little
so
baby.
small.
Looks at name
30.
tag. I'm 29. Oh, that's sad. I'm 29. She's just showing off now. She's gonna tell you like, hey, did you know you can press A to make me fly higher?